All right, guys, welcome to Acre. You know, one of the things about anything that we do around a homestead usually involves a chainsaw. This is actually not my chainsaw, this is the neighbor's chainsaw. So I tried to help him out. I put a carburetor on it and new primer ball. All right, we got fuel, and this is the first time. I have not even tried to start this thing since I'm doing all this work to it. So you guys are going to get to see with me if we got her going or not. I haven't adjusted the carburetor. I haven't done anything yet, so let's see what happens. Oh, there's life. Uh-oh, now the choke's stuck. Well, it started, but now my choke won't go back in, so I must have something going on with the linkage. Let's take a look. Whoops. See, the choke won't go back in. Well, guys. Okay, so that's got to go down. There she goes. I knew that I had this freed up before. Why it's sticking right there? That's not going to work. I have to put some oil or something on that. I can see what it's catching on. Let's just see. Let's leave that like that for a second. All right, let's see if we can fire back up. Here we go. Well, might have to work on the high side a little bit. I don't know why this cord's starting to mess with me too. All right. Come on back over here. Let's see if we can't get this thing. Let's see if we can't get this thing. See if we can't get this thing a little bit better here. So we're going to run this low side all the way in, and then we're going to go out. Let's go out 2.5. 1, 2.5. When you're adjusting a carburetor, lean is mean, but it's also really hard. It causes heat. You'll burn that thing down. So if you adjust a carburetor where it's just, I mean, just screaming, your small engine's just ripping, might want to back her off just a little bit just to keep some life in it, because it'll be getting hot. You'll melt it down. Yeah, and that thing is leaking fuel out of that cap like a sieve. This saw is literally, I don't even know how old it is. It's a good saw. It's an Echo. Well, you know, one thing about small engines, gas stuff, and it's just the reality of it is that, in my experience, you always end up working on this stuff. Come on, baby. Nothing like watching a guy pull their life away on a cord. That's why you see some videos where they just give it the old kung fu launch. Let's see here. Let's try her again. mentioning something. We're doing something now, folks. If I can just get her running for a minute, I can tweak the carburetor. All right. Give her a little more. Little more. All right, here we go. I would say we're going the wrong way then, I guess. That's why I'm videoing this for you guys, because when I changed the carburetor on my heater a few years ago, that was the first one. I started it up, changed the carburetor, started it up, took off, never even had to mess with it. Every other one, it's about like this right here. So when you get to a point, let's make sure I didn't flood it. Put the throttle wide open. Now I feel like we're miles away. Oh, there's something more. I'm trying to keep this mic out of the phone, or out of the wind, guys, because I know that doesn't make a very good video. Come on. We're at that critical point where it's very close and it's easy to go too far, and then you're starting back from zero. So little baby turns now. What do you guys think? I think she sounded pretty good. Finally. It's nothing like a good little two-stroke. Flip that switch on. I like it, guys. All right, guys, we got the bar on there. Now this chain is dull. I haven't messed with that yet. That's a success, and I will tell you, I'm gonna do a I'll speed this up for you so I don't bore with you guys while I cut this whole thing up, but I will tell you, this is the good old 16. I think they might be even up to 20, but there's a tune-up kit on Amazon. I've been using them since I found them on all my small engines, and I mean, as you can see, you got to tweak the carburetor and stuff a little bit, but it is pretty good. I mean, you can spend $16, $20, whatever they are. Whole tune-up kit. Most of the time it comes with fuel line, spark plug, everything, air filter. And as you can see here, this saw is probably 30 plus years old. Local shop had said that they couldn't get parts for it, which I found kind of strange, but that's another story. But anyhow, here we are. right, guys, as you can see, maybe my face says it or not, but my wild hair, but I'm tired. But as you look, the mess is gone. It's always so rewarding when you get something cleaned up like that. I've literally been putting that off mainly because my chainsaw had been broke down. This is actually my saw. The one I started with was my neighbor's saw, the one at the beginning of this video where we were tuning it. I hope that helps somebody. If you go on your high and your low, 2.5 turns, screw it all the way in clockwise, out 2.5 turns, you can usually get them to start at that point. And then from there, you're gonna adjust your high at wide open throttle, tweak it, get it running, hold it wide open. Sometimes you might need some help or what have you if you don't have a bench. Hold it wide open, get that, adjust your high screw, your low screw to get your idle going. But I mean, that's about it. I mean, I hope this encourages you guys to fix, keep your stuff going, keep your stuff clean, because like I said, I am exhausted, but I'm also feeling, I know I'll sleep well tonight and dinner will taste that much better. So like always, I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget, if you like this content, to like and subscribe, and remember, feed your critters, love your neighbor, follow Jesus. Have a great night, everybody.